What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys, we're back on this making moves series. As you guys see, I have a lot of new pieces actually on the team this time. You know, I mean, we're not using Mudhead. We're on my account, and we have a plethora of new faces, as you guys see. You know, I'm finna go through them, talk about them. Won't be any gameplay in this video, so don't be looking forward. But I mean, that's going to be like the theme for this making moves series that I'm doing. I mean, it's really going to be us focusing on the cards, on, you know, players that I'm looking to get, or players that, you know, I'm in the process of getting and stuff like that. But as you guys see, I'm a 92 overall now. I'll probably be even higher, man, if I put a damn, another receiver for my 2. But you know what? I'm not going to put one right there, right now. Cause I just want to talk about, cause I don't know who I want to put for my receiver number 2. You know what I mean? As you guys see, I do have, the Brandon Marshall. He is arguably, well, no, not arguably. He is the #1 blocking wide receiver in the game. There's nobody that blocks better than Brandon Marshall in this game at this point. You know, as of this video right now, if you look at the date, nobody's better than him. So I want somebody that's just as good. I was looking at Plexico. You guys remember I did my offensive making moves video, and I said I want to Plexico. And then I looked at his carrying. I'm like, hell no, man. I'm talking about, because like his carrying is like 50. I could have deal with it if it was like maybe like, you know what I mean, 6 to 8. So I'm like, I mean, just something higher than 50, whatever it was. I seen 50 and just turned me off. I didn't even look at it when I was, all I was looking at with Plexico was his high blocking and stuff like that. Now, contrary to popular belief, I do throw to my wide receivers from time to time. So I need him, you know what I'm saying, to be able to hold on to it, because he's going to get hit. Because that's the thing about it. Like, the throws that I do are intermediate, you know what I'm saying, like drags or across the middle or, you know, to the outside type of throws. But it hardly nothing like deep. You know, I just make you, you know, have to patrol that middle of the field. And I mean, so you're going to get hit. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, my wide receivers get, so I need them to have, you know, catching traffic. And that's why, you know, Brandon Marshall is so important to, you know, what I want to do. He can block, plus his catching traffic, as you guys see, is a 97. That's ridiculous. All right, but let's go to the offensive lineman, guys. As you guys see, I have Tyrone Smith at the left tackle, Josh Sitton at the left guard. Who gave you that name? Why did your mama name you that, or was that passed down to you? You had no choice. We gonna call you Corey. All right. How did they even fit that on the back of your jersey? How many letters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Too many. Too damn many. I ain't trying to put Josh Sitton right there. I was trying to get off that extremely long, frustrating to say name. All right, and then we have Marshall Yandi at the right guard. I used Marshall Yandi the good part of last year, Madden 25. So, you know, that's the reason why that's not the reason why I went. Well, I'm gonna tell you in a second. But all right, and then we got Dandorf at the right tackle, of course. Mercedes Lewis. I love his blocking. I love his catching traffic. One of the best underrated tight ends in the game. You know, people look down on him because he's not fast. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. I mean, of course, I mean, he doesn't have the best catching stats, but like I said, that one stat that he has, that catching traffic, you know, he's like a 90 or something. If I'm not mistaken, let's look. We got time. We got time, guys. Yeah, 90 catching traffic. That's pretty good for a tight end. Also, I have Travis Kelce as my number 2 tight end. As you guys see, like, I mean, he's an 89. He's a higher overall than Mercedes or whatever. I don't know, but you guys know I run a 2 tight end set a lot because I like to run the ball. So both of them are on the field. So it really doesn't matter who's 1 and 2. I don't even know why I even said that. But both of them are ground and pound chemistry, which I'm about to talk about in a second. And you know, they have crazy catching traffic. You know, and both of them have, you know, at least close to either 80 or, you know, close to that in the run blocking thing. So that's going to make them very, very good in my scheme. I went with the ground and pound for one reason and one reason only, because I went with this beast right here. You guys see him, Steven damn Jackson. I said I was going to get him, and I got him. Had a option to get, a lot of running backs. I appreciate anybody that helped out with the cause, that donated. You guys are awesome. And, I had like a lot of coins at one point in time, I had over 1 million coins for a while. So, I tried a couple backs out, tested them out. I knew I was going to go with Steven Jackson, but I did try some other backs out. They just, didn't pan out, didn't play the way I would like my running back to play if I'm going to spend, an exorbitant amount of coins up on it. You know what I'm saying? So went with Steven. Show you guys the stats if you guys haven't seen it. I mean, the guy is just a freak. You know what I mean? He just has everything that you want in a running back. That's why I went with him. Now, I also have Jonathan Stewart. And I must say, man, like, this card right here is slowly but surely turning into one of my favorite cards on MUT. Like I said, I love to run the ball. He's a unique card, very, very unique. And he's cheap. He's cheap, at the time of me making this video, he's cheap. So I don't know. I mean, I advise anybody that's looking for a very good running back, and check Jonathan Stewart out. The reason behind that, man, he has a rare combination of elusiveness and trucking. You know what I mean? He's an elusive guy. But the thing that I think that makes Jonathan Stewart special is that he's a big back. He's like 230, 235 pounds. You usually don't see that with elusive backs are the little guys, the quick, scat backs, that really can't hold on to the ball. If they get hit, they're going to fumble. And that's why I think, Jonathan Stewart is so special, because he has that elusive back, break tackle type of deal. Plus, he doesn't fumble a lot. And I think that makes him deadly. From what I've seen, there's really not another running back in the game that resembles him that they put in the game thus far. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask me, honestly, like, you want me to just be flat out, I think elusiveness is the best stat. You hear what I say? The best on offense, like for the ball carrier. I don't care if you're the running back, fullback, wide receiver, whatever. If that guy has a elusiveness of at least 95, you know what I'm saying, 94, 95 or better, he is going to be a headache, because those guys just break tackles for some reason. Trucking, I like Steven Jackson. Like I said, like, let me go back to this right here, and I knew I was going to explain, talk about this a lot. So just bear with me, guys, because this is important, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't know this, but with the elusiveness and stuff like that, it just seems like it works better than trucking in this game to me. As you guys see, Steven Jackson has 97 trucking. Trucking, it has a counter to it. Like the counter to trucking is tackling. I know that sounds crazy about me saying it, like, what the hell you mean? Yeah, the motherfucker get tackled, he going down. Nah, see, it's the stat of tackling that goes against the trucking. With elusiveness, there's no counter to that. It just depends on how high, the guy that you're using, stat is, determines, how many broken tackles he might have on a certain drive or something like that right there. Elusiveness, I feel like works on any guy on the defense, either be, defensive linemen, linebackers, defensive backs. It doesn't matter. Trucking seems like it don't work on the defensive linemen. It don't work on the linebackers. You know what I mean? It only works mainly on cornerbacks and safeties, from my experience, even using Steven Jackson, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, Jonathan Stewart definitely a steal, especially at the price that he's going for. I'm not a Jonathan Stewart fan or anything, so don't think that at all. I love his card. His card is exceptional. So definitely check that out if you guys can. We have Travis Kelce. I just slide them in at the wide receiver too. You guys know I run the ball. Anybody that runs the ball a lot, this is a nice technique to get some better blocking on the field. Put your tight ends in the slot. It definitely helps out. Daryl Yarn, I hardly ever use a fullback. He's there for a placeholder. And I know some of you guys are looking at this right here, this trade. Like I said, I was going the ground and pound route. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this like this way. As you guys see, you just heard me gushing about how much I like speed run. Well, not speed run. What the hell I'm talking about? Elusiveness, but oh my God, the chemistry for elusiveness is speed run. So that's why I was at first, and I went to ground and pound, because honestly, these guys were, you know, a little cheaper than the speed run guys, and that's kind of like probably a telltale. You know, people know that elusiveness is kind of, you know, OP in this game. So I should have told me so. I probably should have went with the speed run right then, and you know, just built around there. It's just those cars were so expensive, more expensive than the ground and pound guys. But nonetheless, they're going to get a boost with the run blocking. Ground and pound gives you a boost with the run blocking. That was one of the most important things. But yeah, anyway, going back to Troy Aikman, you know, show you guys the stats. Pretty good card. You know, not the fastest guy in the world, which, I mean, that's his only knock. He's not quick. He's quick enough that he can buy me some time, that if I need to, you know, avoid a sack or something, like, I can. You know, so he's 7.8 speed. That's enough to get a little wiggle, you know, going and avoid somebody coming out the edge at you. You know, step up in the pocket to the side a little bit. You know, you ain't running for no 20, 30 yards with him. But it's enough to maneuver in the pocket. But yeah, his throw power 94, that's pretty good. Throw short 97, throw medium 94, throw deep. You know what I'm saying? That's not big for me. I hardly never throw deep, but it is 92 if I ever wanted to. I'm trying to incorporate a little, you know, throwing deep into the game. You know, you guys may see that on some of the upcoming videos when I finally can get around to it, when I get my team situated. And yeah, that's about, yeah, in 96 play action there. So that's the offense, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the defense, and boom shakalaka, this is the defense. This is the squad. Let's start off, man, with the man of the hour, the 94 overall Richard Sherman. I would have loved to get the 99, but hey, that card goes for 1 point stupid million, you know what I mean? Anybody got no coins like that? So yeah, I went with the next option. This card was still crazy expensive, man. I think I paid about $300,000 for him, man. But I needed somebody like this right here that's going to, you know, be very tough to throw on. Like, I don't care what you're trying to do. You know, Richard Sherman is equipped to handle pretty much everything that you can throw at him. You know, either you want to, you know, try to comeback route or do the face throwing. You know, do whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, he's going to be right on top of that. And then he can jump. You know, he's fast enough that 93 speed. He's going to be fast enough so you don't get beat over the top. You know, he can press. You know, zone coverage is crazy. Man coverage is crazy. You know, decent awareness. Very good play rec. I love my cornerbacks having good play rec. So that was very, very huge for me, because what that does, that's going to help him, you know, turn around for those balls. You know, if a guy has bad play rec, he just gonna be running. You know, he's not gonna know, hey, turn your ass around and try to go for the pick or something. You know what I mean? Like, that play rec really helps you out, especially like, say, even if you click on, it's gonna kind of, you know, guide you a little bit. So that's what I like about that right there. And you know, we have Prince in the slot. So I mean, well, I didn't even show you guys a stat. Pretty good card. You know, of course, Rich Sherman crushes him, but you know, as far as a nickelback, you know, he should be able to hold his own. What I really like about Prince is that he's good against the run. You know, he can get off blocks. I mean, Richard is good. I mean, Richard is good too, but you know, Prince is more kind of like a safety. You know, that has cornerback stats. He can definitely get off blocks, you know, very efficiently. Oh yeah, let me go on and get this out the way. You know, Decoud is there just for a placeholder. I want the 96 overall Earl Thomas here, you know, but I have to, you know, of course, get my coins up. That Earl Thomas, I think last time I looked, was going for, you know, 350,000, somewhere, probably even 400,000. I don't know, coins, but you know, that's what I want for my free safety. And you know, that's kind of one of the holdups on the series. Once I get, you know, the Earl Thomas. And as you guys see, like right here, I have a blank spot for my cornerback too. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, it could be my cornerback one or whatever, but the two guys that I'm looking to put on the squad is probably either Rod Woodson, you know, or who's the other guy I was thinking about, or the 95 overall Champ Bailey. Those are two guys that I feel like that'll fit what I'm trying to do pretty well. But yeah, that's either Rod Woodson, Champ Bailey for the cornerback, and Earl Thomas for the free safety. That's like that right there. That'll complete my defense, and then we can get these seasons going. But anyway, like talking about my defensive line, we have Alden Smith. You know, pretty much, you know, no explanation needed for him, man. The guy is a fantastic pass rusher. We have Marcel Darius for the D tackle 2. You know, very, very good card, slightly underrated, you know what I mean? But, you know, damn good card. And then we have the man, my boy Sue, man. I love this. This card is a damn animal. Yeah, I say animal cracker, like my little niece said. But it is, dude, he's a beast. I mean, I don't think there's a better D tackle in this game. I mean, of course, he's the highest rated guy, but he plays up to his stats, like, all the time. Then we have Terrell Suggs. You know, I had to go with the goon, man, on the outside, bro. Like this guy right here just makes stuff happen. I mean, he's like a rare combination of strength, speed. You know, he just has everything. And one big thing about all my guys that I don't know if you guys caught it, but, well, not all my guys. Marcel Darius, he doesn't have it. I mean, it's high, but he doesn't have it. Let me just explain. Everybody on my line has at least 98 power move. And I think that's going to be pretty good. I had to go get the Kinko, man. The Kinko. This card right here is pretty much just another Luke Kuechly. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at Luke Kuechly stats and you look at, let's go down to Kuechly. I mean, they're pretty much the same card. I mean, it may be off by, you know, a couple stats here or there, but they're so similar. And I love the way Luke Kuechly plays. But, it's one thing Luke Kuechly ain't got. He ain't got no 92s on. So Kinko, man, he is going to be in the perfect position. You know, when I call for him to be like in a hook zone or a purple or whatever, I mean, he's going to be in perfect position. He's going to be like another cornerback on the field. And that's huge. You know, he's a linebacker with cornerback stats. That's what you want. You want that, man. I mean, he can get off blocks. He has good block shed and stuff like that. I mean, that's the only reason why you don't put cornerbacks on the field, because, they're suspect in the run game. Kinko ain't gonna be that, man. I mean, it's the best of both worlds, baby. So yeah, man, I paid a pretty penny for him too, man. He was about 300,000 coins, as well, man. You know, pretty expensive. You guys know, I've been here to Luke Kuechly. Pretty much don't need no explaining. Jack Ham. I had another card here at first. I had, who I had here first? I think I had Ogletree. I went and got the Ogletree. Went ahead, I sold him. You know, I bought him, then I sold him. You know, I test him out and stuff like that, because I test him and Ham out at the left outside line. As you guys see, you know, Ham is a right outside linebacker. You know, I got him playing the left, which I really don't like. I really don't like changing people's positions too much, especially in the linebackers. I do it all day long on defensive line, because, you know, these guys, Alden Smith and Terrell Suggs, are nothing but defensive ends. I don't give a damn what nobody say. They don't have coverage stats. You know, they don't have good zone or anything like that. They're defensive ends. But when I was looking at Ogletree and stuff like that, I really didn't see a difference when I substituted Jack in. In fact, I like the Jack better. You know what I mean? I don't know, that Jack Ham card, it's hard to take him off the field. You know, even though he is getting, you know, long in the tooth, you know, no pun intended, you know, he is, you know, legend old, whatever. But that 85 speed and stuff like that, you know, Madden is steadily progressing, and, you know, cars are getting quicker on offense. So you want quicker cars on defense. You know, I mean, but for some reason he still make plays. He's still making plays and stuff like that. So until he shows me otherwise, I'm gonna keep him on the field. And then we have Major Wright for the strong safety. Could have went with a lot of options here as well, but I like Major Wright's play rec. Let me show you guys his stats. I like his play rec, and I like his zone coverage. You know, 90 on both of those. He has, you know, hit power, as you guys see, with 95. I mean, he's a damn good safety. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, I mean, you have like the Ronnie Lots and stuff like that. And I think, as of me doing this video, they just came out with, what's that card? Eric Berry, you know, so, I mean, you definitely have some good options, edge strong safety, but I definitely, you know, rate Major Wright, you know, up there with the rest of them. I mean, for nothing else, because of the play rec and zone, he is going to be all over so many things because of those two stats. And I mean, it's just important. Play rec is so important this year, guys. I mean, that's something that you're going to, you know, hear me talk about a lot, because it is. I mean, it's important as hell, man. The guys that have high play rec, they just perform better in every aspect. But yeah, this is a squad, guys. You know, definitely feel good about the choices that I made thus far. You know what I mean? Did I even show you guys Brandon Marshall's run blocking stats? The guy is the best run blocker in the game. He has run blocking and he has strength. You know, the two most important stats for run blocking. But yeah. Anyway, like, you guys let me know what y'all think about the squad, man. It's definitely probably going to be changing here and there as we move forward. All I need now to really complete it is another wide receiver. You guys let me know who I should put right here. Has to be a blocking wide receiver. You guys know how I get down with my run game, and I told you guys that, you know, I want Earl Thomas here and either Rod Woodson or Champ there. And then once we get that, guys, man, it's full steam ahead. Let's start the games. At that point, let the games begin, should I say? Yeah. Hey, that's about it, man. You guys, you know, let me know what y'all think about the team. Also, man, I'm still accepting, you know, donations if you guys want to donate to, you know, speed this last little stretch up of me getting cards. You know, definitely do so. My PSN will be down in the description. You know, just send me a message or let me know, hey, you know, Kouppa, I'm trying to donate a card. Boom, we'll get it taken care of and do it like that right there. But other than that, man, you guys know what it is. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, check me out on Twitter. That's linked down in the description. Check me out on my walkthrough channel. That's also linked down in the description. You know, head over to my walkthrough channel, check some videos out. If you guys like what you see, subscribe to that channel as well. Other than that, you guys already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kouppa. Go live.